audio on demand from Vision Christian Media.
Exploring faith and the future. Neil Johnson and Bible teacher Dr. Camille Majdali.
Camille, today, why don't we turn our attention to the little talked about but very important concept that there is a doctrine in the Christian church, a doctrine that emanates from the Bible. What are your thoughts on this word doctrine? And some people are a little bit afraid of it.
Well, Neil, people are afraid of the word doctrine, and they're afraid of the word theology, and either it sounds highfalutin, confusing, complex, or divisive. Neil, we have to return to this wonderful principle of doctrine and theology. What are these things? Okay, first of all, doctrine comes from a Greek word, didache, and didache means simply teaching or what is taught. And the truth is, everybody has teaching of some sort. It may be highly simplified, it may be amazingly, thunderously complex. But all we know is everybody has a teaching, and a lot of it may be erroneous because we believe the only teaching that is not only true, but it leads to eternal life is that found in the Scriptures. So there is teaching, doctrine. And one of the things we read in the Gospels is that people were astonished with Jesus Christ's doctrine. Astonished. That is a word that's used repeatedly. They didn't just say, yeah, that's really nice, makes me feel good, I'll sleep better tonight. They were astonished at his doctrine, his teaching. Why? Because he taught with authority, he taught with power. Now, the word theology, and it's funny because even in, shall we say, Christian school context, people are nervous at this word. They don't even want to use it, but it simply means the study of God. Theo is God in Greek, and ology is study. We all study God in one way or another, or in the UK, I think they have a very quaint phrase, do, D-O, God. We want to learn to do God. I don't mind what phrase one uses, but it's of the utmost importance, Neil, that people not only receive doctrine, but sound doctrine, because if they don't, they will be doing the wrong practice, and they will be having the wrong kind of belief. And the last thing you want, Neil, is to be worshiping the wrong Jesus and going to the wrong destination at the end.
But Camille, people are afraid of indoctrination. Sometimes that's talked about in a negative sense, but is there a positive sense to think about doctrine and indoctrination?
Well, indoctrination means a couple of things to me. One, of course, is brainwashing. People are going to a particular activity thinking, for example, that they're going to be informed or educated, but really they're dealing with biased, partisan information that is incredibly misleading. That's indoctrination, the first thing. And the other thing is indoctrination can be also, things that are erroneous, leading people astray. However, we never talk about teaching of the Christian faith as indoctrination, simply because that word has a negative connotation. But sound doctrine builds people up in faith, builds people up in practice, and helps to make them future ready.
Faith and the Future with Neil Johnson and Dr. Camille Majdali from Teach All Nations. Find articles, videos and podcasts from Dr. Camille, plus today's and other episodes of Faith and the Future in the Vision app or at vision.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.